If you're always struggling to write the perfect email for your interior design business, this video is for you. I've created a Notion template called Prospect to Project that contains emails that you can use in your interior design business today. It's a fact and we can't deny it. Communication is key in our industry. It is the bridge that connects us, the designers, to our clients, bringing their dream spaces to life. But how do you maintain consistency, efficiency, and a dash of personalization in your communication? The answer is to have a collection of emails in your back pocket that you can pull out when you need it. I'll leave a link in the description for the Notion template. But before we go on, if you like content, especially for interior designers just like you, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. So in this video, we're going to discuss email templates. A good set of email templates are a secret weapon that will transform your client communication from good to great, saving time, strengthening your brand, and bonus, giving you more hours in the day to do what you love, designing beautiful spaces. Here are some reasons why email templates are a game changer. The first reason is consistency. Email templates ensure that your communication with clients is always consistent and professional. By using templates, you can establish a standardized format for your emails, which helps you build trust and credibility with your clients. Number 2, time saving. Creating email templates saves time and energy, especially if you frequently communicate with clients. You can create templates for different types of emails, such as introductory emails, follow-up emails, project update emails, and thank you emails. You can ask your staff to draft the initial response, leaving you time to perfect and clarify. It helps with your efficiency and it helps you respond to clients and reduce the amount of time you spend on email in total. Number 3, it keeps your communications on brand. Email templates can help you reinforce your branding and showcase your professionalism. It can help you create a consistent image across all your communication channels. Next, you have the set of email templates ready. How do you use them effectively? Here's a few tips. Tip 1, the mighty subject line. Think of it as your email's headline. You want to make it snappy and relevant, something that makes your reader go, this is something I need to know about. But you also want to name it as consistently as you can, as you may be looking for it in your inbox later. Number 2, adjust your tone. Your email should be professional, but still friendly and easy to understand. Personalize your emails as much as you can so that you can show your clients some love and to build rapport. Tip number 3, keep it as snappy as possible. We're all busy. Keep your words contained in paragraphs or bullet points. Use headings if possible and get to the point. Keep it on brand. Write with empathy, respect, and politeness. Ask. Don't threaten or bully, especially if you are dealing with tough issues. Another tip is to give clear action steps. If you need something done, don't beat around the bush. Lay it out clearly so that they can act easily. If you have a bit of a time crunch, tell them. If they need a gentle follow-up, you can do that too. Tip number 6, check it over. Check for grammar and spelling. Use an app like Grammarly if this is a challenge. If the email is a little bit sticky, get a colleague or a manager to help you check it over. Now, let's jump into the Notion template Prospect to Project and take a walk through. And don't forget, download it. It's totally free. You will have downloaded Prospect to Project and copied it into your Notion workspace. If you don't have a Notion workspace, you can easily get a link just using your Gmail account or any email account. And when you download a template, you get a few more blocks than if you just start creating things in Notion straight away. So you'll duplicate this to your Notion site, and there's a little bit of information here about me and Prospects to Project. So we talk a little bit about why we need email templates anyway, and what I would like you to do is head down to this tab here. And there's a couple of video trainings that walk you through this whole template and how you customize these emails. And you'll find little videos throughout the workspace. So once you get into the workspace, you'll be opening this page. And this page is the Prospects to Projects dashboards. You can find links to every email here. So I have organized the emails in the stages. So you'll find that you will be able to navigate by hitting the shift key and using your scroll wheel on your mouse, and you can move sideways. So you can see I've divided it into stages, and there is a little bit of an introductory stage here, and there's more instructions and how you would organize it, how you would look at a few other issues here that you might like to do, something like customizing these headers, for example, in Notion to fit with your branding. You can also change colors and so on, and you can take a look at those videos as you see them. So we have our general email. So this includes out of the office, check-in, follow-ups, receiving text communications, mistakes, errors, conflict resolution, issues with orders, and so on. So these are templates for emails that I've created throughout my career as a designer. And when we enter into the template, you will see it is divided into, and I'll just open this up as full, it is divided into a few sections. You have the stage here, any tags, so you can add any tags you want, and you can see I've got a few different tags here, but you can add any tags that you want if you would like to. I've also included a Google Drive link. So in case you don't like using Notion, you can actually head over to the Google Drive, and you'll see here that there are copies of the templates actually in Google Drive. So if we go back, we can see I actually have a little bit of an explanation here, and we can actually add this to a workflow. So if you already have a workflow for emails, you can decide whether this is needed or not needed. So in status, if you don't like a particular email, I would just change it to not in use. And then when I actually go in here, when you filter it, you can actually use a filter which basically says the status is not in use. So let's just head back to where we were, and you can see you can actually link your cloud storage. So if you've got this email saved in an internal system, then you can add a link in here. So this is, you can add in your own Google Drive template after you've customized it. And then you can also add any attachments. So if you have a email, which is, for example, introducing a guide, then you can attach the guide here. And you can also create a standard operating procedure here. So if there is a way that you would like this particular email to be used, then you could record a Loom video, or you could write a standard operating procedure and link that as well into this Notion template. So we've got a few instructions about customizing the email, but one of the things I do want to focus on is thinking about the goal of the email. So what I've actually tried to do is, what is the actual issue that we're actually trying to address with this email? For example, there are some emails that we will send regularly, for example, client update email. And for example, in this email, which is there is a delivery delay, we can automate this through Dubsado and Honeybook if you would like, or you can just copy this in and you would say, you apologize for the delay, and unfortunately there's been unforeseen issues, and then you can actually expand on those issues, and you should empathize with them and say you actually understand it's incredibly inconvenient, and then You assure them that you're doing everything you can to get your items delivered to you as soon as possible, and you'll keep them updated. Now, you might want to say, I'll keep them updated at weekly intervals. You might send them, for example, if you're doing a big project, you might have a little statement of where things are. You might keep a spreadsheet or whatever, and that you share with your client. Whatever you do, you can link it to here, and then you, of course, apologize for any inconvenience. And you can also let them know when you will update them again. And of course, at the end, you'll say, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And you might actually put in some details here about how would you reach out. Would it be in Slack or however you communicate with them? And of course, it's better to always communicate with your clients in something like an email, something that you can track really easily. So all of these emails are set up like this. So again, we've got this board view, but we also have a list of emails, and we can organize these emails in many ways. For example, if you want to give a tag, or if you wanted to organize it by status, again, you can do that. And the other thing that I would like to point out, is you can actually add your PDF guide and so on up here, and then you can include your Google Drive. And I've actually included an email code. Now, you might have an internal code within your system, and this is a way that you can add that in there and then sort out whether you use it very regularly. And if you're referring it to an internal communications, you can say, please, if you're sending it to a VA, use this particular email. So that's basically it for the client journey, and you'll see throughout, I'm regularly updating these and adding in other emails as I see fit. I hope that you will enjoy using these emails. Ultimately, email templates help your interior design business communications become more streamlined, professional, and effective. So if you're ready to level up your communication game, hit that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed. You can download my free email template, Prospect to Project. The link is in the description, and let's dive into the world of email templates for interior designers. Trust me, you're going to love these emails as much as I loved creating them for you. See you in the next video.